Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be making a card using a few different products from Lawn Fawn, Pink Fresh Studio, and Christina Werner. So I have been completely inspired by doing inlay designs, or cards rather, and so I thought I'd give it a try with the scalped grid. And then also for my sentiment, I really like this encouraging word stamps, and I have the coordinating dies. I used it in another card and I just want to use it again for this card. So I think I'm going to do You're Always on My Mind. And then for the cardstock, I think I'm going to use the Lawn Fawn Spiffier Speckles, and it has with gold foil, and then it also doesn't have gold foil. So we're going to be using this. It's so pretty. I love the foil look to this. I mean, just look how gorgeous that is. So we're going to be using all 5 of them, and there's, I believe there's 10 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they also have white, which is super pretty, but I don't think, maybe I might even use white to cut this out, but I think that'd be too much, so I don't think I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to use all of the colors. So I'm going to use this one, and then I'll use that one, and I'll use the green, and then I'll also use the blue. And then I think I am missing, is that, oh, it's the purple? Yeah, purple. Okay. So you get, I think, how many do you get? You get, so there's 36, and there's 6. So you get 2 of each, or 3 of each. 3 of each. 3 of each. Yeah. Okay, cool. So here is our color palette for this card that we're going to do. So we're going to use this. It's really pretty. Okay, so I have a lot of die cutting, because what I'm going to do also is run this through 110-pound cardstock, and I think I'm going to add dimension to it too. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut this off camera real quick, because it's going to take a minute to run and pop everything out, and then we can start working on building our card. Went ahead and cut that all out, and you definitely can be making more cards. So I kept these in case I want to end up making more cards with just different backgrounds. And so, but we're going to use white. I already scored my card base. We're going to do A2 card size, so it's 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 5 1/2. And I was going to add the pieces that got cut from the inside and then put them in here, and then add you know, so we can get more dimension, but I'm not going to do that. I actually, it's kind of take 2 for me, if I'm being completely honest. It was not working the way I wanted it to. And then I also realized, when I pay attention, that the top portions here are a little bit longer than it is down here. So when you're piecing yours together, you want to make sure that you're selecting the right one, because when I was doing this, take 1, the first time around, I did not notice that, and so some was like longer than the others, and it was just a good old hot mess. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to that. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on 110-pound cardstock just to give a little bit more of a stability, although I don't think it's really that necessary. And also, I tried cutting this out on 110, this thing, and it was not working out. I actually was having some issues on the other pieces that was not cutting out correctly. I thought it was because I was too close to the sides and there was not enough pressure, And then I made sure that was an issue, and well, you know, here we are. And I still had issues. So I'm not sure if the dye just was defective or, you know, I don't know. Don't know. So I'm just adding some liquid glue to this. All right. Here we go. This is just really pretty on its own. Okay. So I kind of like the order of this, so I think that's what we're going to do. And this is just going to go on here like so. But we're going to add dimension to this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go with the darker color. So I want to make sure that I am selecting, let's see, we're going to do 2 rows of each. So I'm going to get my square pieces because that's going to be the easier part. Get that in there. This is going to be so pretty. Oop. And that. Even just this color cardstock alone is super pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. The last one here. Now this, again, this is not a difficult card, and it's not, you know, real intricate. It's just time consuming cutting everything out. Okay, so then we need this little, oops, this little weird piece here. Okay. Add some glue. There. Okay. Make sure that's not, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, now I need to find that other, there's, oh, nope, there's that weird piece. Nope. The way the light was hitting it. Now I gotta find the other weird piece for the other side. And then, let me see if this one, see, I just think that the top is, maybe I'm wrong, it just looks like the top is a little bit longer than the sides are. Let me see, it doesn't fit in there right. I mean, it fits in the sides right. Right? Yeah. So I'm going to have to find those pieces that go on the top. I knew that. I knew it looked a little bit longer. I mean, I study shapes for a living. Looking at drawings and whatnot. Okay. And yeah, see, then that one goes. I have to make sure that they go now. These end pieces are going to be a pain, and you know what? Alright, so I'm going to take a minute trying to find these longer pieces. Yeah, because I think this one's going to go here. It's like a long and a little bit narrower than the other pieces, which, yeah, that does fit there pretty good. Okay, so let me speed this up because this is going to take me some time to fill in. Okay, got that all done, and I just love how it turned out. It has a really pretty gold speck in there, and it just turned out super adorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere this to my card base here. I'm going to use my Square Buddy. In fact, let me move that to the side, and I'm going to get out my glue. And I'm going to add, do I want to add glue or do I want to add, I'm going to add tape runner instead. I think that will be the, now this did take a long time to assemble. And I have all the extras, and here are the extra pieces. And I, of course, can make multiple cards with different color combinations, so that's awesome. But I only have time for one card, so that's what we'll do. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that against the corner and make sure that's, here we go, as good as it's gonna get. Hopefully I got, I got a little off, but that's all right. Okay, so there's that. And so I don't need my Square Buddy anymore, but I think I will need my Misty. Okay. So I think we're going to do from Encouraging Words from Christina Warner. I am going to do You're Always on My Mind. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to move that over because we don't need that. Okay, I need a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to go ahead and condition my stamp. This is the first time I'm using this stamp in particular. Okay, I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black. Get that stamped. There we go. Now, I will be covering some of this up, so if that bothers you, then by all means, you know, you do you and whatever makes sense for your card. I really wanted to use this stamp set, so that's why I am using that. Okay. Definitely need this to be doubled stamped. Alright, see little troubled areas. I don't want to press too hard. I don't want to blow out the stamp. I haven't used my stamp chamois in probably, well over a week. And so I just needed to add some water to it, and then it just gets soft again, and then you can use it to clean off your stamp. I think this stamp chamois is from Lawn Fawn. I know it is. And I've used scrapbook.com's, and I think to me the ink got all over my fingers, and I didn't really, like, every time I would wet it down and then try to clean my stamp off, it would just get all over my fingers, and I was like, man, this is kind of crappy. So in fact, you guys, I'm drinking some water. I'm just going to pour it on there because it just needs a little bit more. But anyways, because I have more cards I'm going to be making, different videos. So I'm going to let that dry. And then we can, while that's drying, we will run this through my die cutting machine. But anyways, I ended up purchasing Lawn Fawn over on Amazon. And I think it just works out perfectly. I really, this is not gonna fit. Okay, gosh. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't cut that too close. I really do like it. Okay. Good. Hopefully that was not too close. Finish this card. This card has been on my mind since I started it, so let's it's good to go. It's ready to be finished and completed. Okay, hopefully I did not, yeah, I should be okay. Okay, let's get that cut on through. Okay. Oh yeah, that did just fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use my weeding tool to get the backers off. And then, there we go. Oh, jeez. And then, do I want it to be in the lower right? No, I'll just do it center fact. Get out my tweezers. It's always a good thing. Get your fingers out of the way. Okay. Then get this, put you on, or just line this up. In fact, let me bring these in. Yeah, you can see that I got it off center there, but not much I can do about that unless I want to restart this whole thing, and I don't really want to do that. I got other things I got to do. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So we got, let's see. There we go. Doesn't take up too much of the background. You still get this beautiful background. And I honestly don't think it needs any more, you know, anything else, just because there's a lot going on with the specks, the gold specks in there. So I think we're going to call this card done. And the most time-consuming part is just gluing those pieces together. And just note that the pieces here and here are different from this side. It's a little bit longer than it is on the side. So you just want to make sure that if you get, let me bring that over here. If you get this, just make sure that you put the right elements to go with the right ones, because these are a little bit longer than they are on the sides. So there's our card. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. As always, give this video a like and also subscribe if you're new to my channel so you can see the upcoming videos that I'm going to be posting. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.